What's going on YouTube? If you've been trading NAS 100, US 30, and gold, I know for 100% fact between this month, last month, you've probably been getting completely obliterated. And I don't mean that lightly. The amount of uncertainty in the market because President Trump has really caused a lot of consolidation in the markets. And if you can win and you can find a way to win in this, man, but I found a win today, man. Your boy got a win today. We finally, I got one. You know what I'm saying? I got one and got some news. I am not on a prop firm. I'm actually on a live account.
Wait, what? Wait, why aren't you on a prop firm?
Listen, I want to withdraw when I feel like it right now, bro. I don't feel like waiting 5 days. I don't feel like following consistency rules. I don't feel like doing none of it. I ain't gonna lie to you. So we deposit some money into a Gates FX live account, and we got a win. And your mentor will probably never show you this. Hold on. I know your mentor got $100 million. I know. You know what I'm saying? We got 5K right now, on the build, on the come up. And just in case, hold on. Because they're not going to believe this. Hold on. Still got to show focus it. Hold on, camera. All right. So, just in case, 5K. Hold on. Still there. Still 5K live. Hold on 1 second. Close trades. And that is today's trades. If you can see that right there. $1,337. And I don't want to hear your mouth. I won. Give me my moment. Stop. Throw the flowers. Throw the flowers. And I'm going to show y'all how I did it right now. And look, I ain't gonna lie. You got to trade with straight confidence in this market right now. Because we got the live Gates FX, still with the same account as you guys see. You got to trade with straight confidence, bro. I caught the sell. Let's pull it up real quick. Close positions. So I took a couple trades. And I'm not gonna lie, I ended up taking a couple losses at first. Minor, I lost like $700. Yes, it's kind of big for the account, but we trying to run it up right now, man. You know what I'm saying? No risk, no Rari, But so we took a couple losses, and it was kind of unnecessary, right? So we're experiencing a lot of consolidation. And I got stuck in this right here. Hold on. I'm going to pull it up on the original trading view. But I got stuck. I'm going to actually clear my charts out for you guys. Remove drawing. I got stuck in this right here. So I'm on the 4-hour time frame. I got stuck in this mumbo jumbo right here. You see this right here? Now, between yesterday, I kind of already knew, or I had a good feeling of, this is probably going to continue to spike down a little bit. But between all this up and down action, you kind of have to just take your bread and run, So first thing I did was go to the H4 and see where current price was. And I marked out a potential area that it could reverse. And I had one right here. So as soon as I mark that down, I'll go to the hourly. You just want to establish where current price is at. And I already knew we were in this zone, so I asked myself, if we were going to buy, where would we go? And if we were going to sell, where would we go? So if we were going to buy from exactly where current price is, and that's actually where current price was when I entered. So you could sell up here. and you could potentially take it back down here. Why did I choose these areas? It's based on previous price action. So you have some wick action here. This is actually what I caught going down here, but this wick, and I was a little nervous because, you know, all this right here, all these wicks and all this like exhaustion right here. But I was just like, you know what, bro? This is so uncertain that, you know, we're gonna give it a shot. And I was kind of willing to hold. Like, my original entry was right here. I had an original entry, something along these lines. I entered right here. And I was floating my original entry right here. I was floating around like $500, $600. I'll probably add a little clip in the video. And bro, and I added another entry to it. So that's why you see 2 losses. I was floating like $750, and then out of nowhere, bro, reverses hard, bro. I'm just like, are you kidding me right now? And so it ended up taking me out right around here. I put my stop loss like right around here, right above these little wicks. And I was like, whatever. And I told myself, since I already had this marked out right here, I said, this will be the last, like, this will be your last opportunity if there was going to be a sell. If it goes anything past this is going to be a buy. So I took a sell right here. So I that first position, I ended up losing like 700, almost $800. I know that's pretty heavy, but I was willing to risk it for the biscuit. I just felt like this move was going to drop. And so I ended up making 1,000 and recovering. Now, the reason why I didn't hold that first position, because I already lost. A lot of times when I lose, and kind of like a heavy amount just like that, I like to make the money back, because you just want to it was so heavy that you want to get back to your original like balance, you know? So I made 1,000. You can see right here. This was this one right here for $1,012. And that was that position. And as soon as I won that, I was like, you know what? Let's give this another shot. And I took another trade right around here, and I was risking $500. And low key, I was about to close right there, but I was like, let me just see if it breaks and goes past this. And, you know, thankfully, it just continued and dropped. So I ended up making a 1 to 2 right here for the second $1,171. Now, how you can do the same and how you can kind of like capitalize on something like this, like especially during uncertainty, you just want to make sure you are aware of the highs, the lows, the highs, and if you're in consolidation or not. I knew we were in consolidation, but I had a feeling in my heart that we were gonna kind of break past it just based on all this bearish momentum and it kind of rejecting going up to the upside. So I was like, you know what? I think that this still has a chance to go down, and that's why I took that final sell right here. But this was like this is the farthest I will go, you know. So you always want to ask yourself when you enter a trade, what are the odds? So when I took my first sell here, I should have closed out early, low key, but I just felt like a lot of times when gold opens, it just pushes, bro, and it just makes these moves that it's just like, yo, you can't even do nothing about it. Like it just keeps going. So I was like, this could probably be one of those moves. I like this candlestick right here. This was a good candlestick to me. That one right there. And then I like this candlestick. I was like, okay, these are very bearish candlesticks. They're showing a lot of momentum. But as soon as it started doing all this, man, I was like, man. And I ended up getting clapped, bro. And that's the reality of it, bro. But can you look for another one? Can you get the confidence to take another trade? So that's what I did. You know, live account. You know, check the top live trade locker with it. And right now we are at 5,104 on the balance. I'm thinking about making like a kind of like a daily update to an account type of challenge video. I'm not sure yet, but it's a lot of uncertainty in the markets, man. And, you know, make sure you're trading accordingly and you're managing your risk, because right now, if you're trading on evals and all these prop firms, they're denying payouts right now. A lot of accounts just getting blown right now. So I just personally chose to get get a live account, and, you know, I could withdraw right now if I felt like it, you know. So that's a good thing, at least for me. Like right now, at least, you know what I'm saying? So that pretty much wraps the video. Took an L, took a W, recovered and made more. So everything's just choppy right now, man. I couldn't even catch US 30. This is US 30 right here. I couldn't even catch this, man. I couldn't even catch it this morning. It was like, bro, are you kidding me? Like, it just, like, everything was just, bro, it wicked all the way up here, came all the way back down. I couldn't even get that. Everybody caught the sales except for me, bro. I was like, bro, are you kidding? So, you know, that's going to pretty much wrap the video. Live account W, you know, up $1,337 for the day, man. Like, what? That's crazy, bro. And it's been a rough week, but, you know, we finished the week with 1,000. Like, what are you gonna, you know, we can go out to eat now. You know, I might withdraw for the weekend. Who knows? So it's your boy Rizzy. Y'all boys have a good one. If you're interested in the broker that I use, it's gonna be in the description. And yeah, that's gonna conclude this video. Catch y'all boys on the next one.